everybody. Welcome to Mountainburg, Arkansas. This is the 2A-1 regional tournament, first round. And tonight, Hector is going to be involved in 2 games. That's what we're going to be focusing on here. If anybody gets to wanting to watch anything else that's going on in this tournament, they do have this over on the Mountainburg Dragon Huddle page. It's fan.huddle.com, I believe.
Right.
You just go search in Mountainburg and you'll find it.
I think he's got a link to it, the same place he put a link to buy tickets on their website. Sure do.
Yeah. But first game up this afternoon, senior boys action. Alpena Leopards coming in as the number 4 seed versus the number 1 seed out of the 2A4, the Hector Wildcats. This home side here in Mountainburg has filled up pretty good.
Even got a student section down here in the corner, looks like. We're growing it anyway.
Get down here to the Alpena bench.
For head coach Shane Hunter. The Alpena Leopards. Starting at guard, the 6-foot junior, number 1, Donovan Berry. At guard, the 6-foot junior, number 12, Brody Berry. At forward, the 6-foot bridge, junior, number 20, Alex Radlin. At forward, a 6-foot junior, number 22, David Tubbleson. And at forward, a 6-foot senior, number 24, Jackson Woods. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Hector Wildcats. For the American team, assistant line catcher at guard, athletic senior number 1, Peyton Story.
Don't believe we're going to have any changes to the Wildcat lineup. Story, Kaufman, Hull, Mulder, and Keeling.
At guard, 6'4" senior number 10, Winston Moore.
Hull coming out of the ejector seat. I still worry about that.
And at post, a 6'7" senior number 12, Grayson Mulder. And at forward, a 6'3" junior number 35, Landon Keeling.
Shoving Landon around. Oh, the Wildcats took care of business last week in Danville in the district tournament. Finished off a very good Hackett team that was shooting lights out the
Yes,
other
sir.
night.
They couldn't miss.
And so the champions from the 2A4.
Looks like it's going to be Raglan jumping against Keeling to start it off here at Mountainburg.
We'll try to do the best we can with the folks that are moving through the bleachers, but tip goes to the Wildcats.
You bet. Winston Hull's got it on the left wing. The Leopards come out. Man, Keeling goes up strong for 2. Hector's going to start out man as well. Looks like Tomlinson's got it on the wing. Winston Hull takes it away from him as he tries to get it down. Winston looks down. Nice give off right there. Mulder's there on the block. Block number 12, Barry's going to bring it across. Kaufman's guarding him. Over to Barry. Got 2 of them again. I'll try to get the brothers right. Shot on the outside there from Tumbleson's no good. Rebound Mulder. Clears it off. Kaufman's going to bring it across all the way down. Gets it knocked loose. Ball's picked up by Woods. Clears it out for the Leopards. Leopards kick it down. Keeling with a nice defensive play. Gets the long pass out of bounds. Be Alpena's ball, 28-foot mark. They get it in the woods. Hands it back off to Brody Berry. He's up top. Kaufman's guarding him. Over on the wing to Tomlinson. Back up top. Back over to Brody Berry. Down to Tomlinson. And that shot was by Ragland. Come up a little short. We got to fight for the ball. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to belong to Alpena. Everybody just kind of stood there and looked at that rebound, let it hit the floor.
Yeah.
And Brody Berry's going to throw it in on the baseline. Gets it into Ragland, going to give it right back to Brody Berry. Down to the corner. Right back out to Brody Berry. He's going to drive the lane, goes up and under, no good. Ball's rebounded by Mulder. Hands it off to Kaufman. Kaufman's going to set up the offense. Works it over on the wing to Mulder. Mulder's going baseline. Kicks it back out top. Oh, three-pointer right there by Story's a little long. And Brody Berry gets it knocked out of bounds right about the half-court line. It was a good look. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah. Story's three has been just a little bit off lately. He's been doing a lot more interior work than outside.
Back cut from Donovan Berry. Can't gather up the pass. He brings it all the way across. Woods has got it. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer is no good, and Story's going to clear the rebound. See what they call here.
Just whistle down here.
They're going to call Story for a push in the back before the rebound.
Huh.
I didn't see that, but that's what the call was.
I don't reckon I did either. It looked like Hector was kind of surrounding Story down there. I don't know who he would have shoved.
Brody Berry's going to take it all the way across the other side. Kicks it over here to Donovan. Back out to Brody. Going to set up an offense. Nice steal right there by Story, trying to kick it to the corner. Story steps in front. Winston Hull sidesteps around. Mulder with a rebound. Can't get it. Back out to Hull. Hull shot short. Hull's going to grab another one. Ball gets loose. Story grabs it out top. Going to set up the offense. Pass down underneath. Good look right there from Mulder. Right down to Winston Hull under the goal.
6-0 Wildcats. I don't know if we've ever played Alpena before. This may be a first. I've been around for a while, and so have you, so we both know if we had.
Winston Hull's putting the defense on Tomlinson. He kicks it out to Berry's short jump shot comes up a little short. Gets knocked out of bounds by Alpena, and they're going to give it to Alpena. Both referees looking at each other. Neither one of them knew where it went. Berry to inbounds. Gets it into Donovan Berry. He's going to go right back over to Brody, and Brody's going to bring it back out top. Woods gets knocked down by Mulder. Mulder breaks free. Going to be fouled, and they're going to call it on the floor. Going to be Hector's ball on the baseline.
Good steal. I'm sitting here. Yeah, they kind of have a swipe in there by 24. Wasn't much, but.
Oh, Mulder's pass gets picked off right there by Tomlinson. He is looking for Keeling on the cut. Donovan Berry's got it in the corner. Oh, shot gets blocked right there by Kaufman for Ragland. Kaufman got up there and got a hand on it. Winston Hull is going baseline, goes up, layup good. I like the downhill aggressiveness right there. We need a lot of that.
Wildcats
Brody
able to
Berry's going to bring it across.
get a few more shots to fall in the early going than
Yeah.
we have in previous trips to this place.
Kaufman's help side defense right there is good. Woods is going to give it back to Berry at the top. He's being guarded by Mulder. Steps through. Shot's good. Little 10-foot floater. They're going to press. Pass gets all the way into Keeling at half court. Keeling's going to pull it out. Story, three-pointer. Rims in and out. Rebound, Kaufman. Mulder, 12-footer, no good. Ragland's going to clear that board. Ball's all the way down. Bad pass, kind of went out of bounds. He tips it to save it. Goes right to Winston Hull. Goes baseline to Story. Story, he's shot's no good, and he's going to be fouled on the elbow there by, looks like, I believe that's Brody Berry. Probably got him on the elbow. He's going to be going to the line to shoot two.
Number 12. Which one was that?
Brody Berry, yeah.
Okay.
First free throw, rims in and out. No good. We're going to have Stanek check in for Kaufman, and looks like McLaughlin's going to check in for Mulder. Give everybody a breather.
If we have any Alpena fans in the on the YouTube watching with us, y'all are going to be new to this. The clock mechanic for me is a little bit hit and miss, but try to get it as close as I can most of the time.
Second for Story was good. Donovan Berry's got it on the wing, dribbles back up the top of the key, hands it off to Ragland. Back over to Woods. Woods is trapped at half court, got nowhere to go with it. Finally gets it down, and he's going to be blocked by Winston Hull. Donovan Berry tries a jump shot. Winston hands it back to him. Kicks it all the way back out to shot clock running down. Long three-pointer, no good. Winston Hull gets up and grabs a rebound. Clears it out to McLaughlin. Over to Keeling. Back to Hull. Hull steps through. Ball gets knocked loose. McLaughlin's there picking up the trash and putting it in the hole. Great job, Tater. And Alpena's right back across half court. And Brody Berry brings it across, moves Donovan across. Working on Ragland down here in the corner. McLaughlin's got him up top. Berry steps through, back over again. Contested shot's good. Ragland steps out, hits three-pointer.
We have tightrope the sideline, step out.
Yep. They called Winston out of bounds. So that's going to give them the ball back. Tomlinson's got it on the wing, back over to Ragland up top. Brody Berry on the wing now. Drives, ball gets knocked loose. Story comes up with it. Tries to get the pass down to Hull, and it gets tipped. That's good defense there by Ragland on the break. Be Hector's ball on the baseline. 1:20 left in the first quarter. Your score's 11-5 in favor of the Wildcats at the moment. Ball gets into Story all the way across to Stanek. Stanek, three-pointer is short. Ragland again. No good. Stanek with a rebound.
Oh.
Wow.
I almost say there might have been a little bit of a shove there. Made
Well, either
Stanek.
that or he hit the ball, one of the two,
Yeah,
but
something.
I don't know. Mulder's going to step back in for Story. It's going to be Alpena ball on the baseline. Brody Berry's going to throw it in. They get it in to Ragland. He's going to bump it out to Woods. Donovan Berry's got it now. Back to Woods up top. Brody's going to come get it. Set up the offense up top. 48 seconds on the clock. 18 on the shot clock. As they set up an offense. Woods has got it. Dribbles it across. Ball gets to Ragland in the middle. Shots up and good. Off the glass for two. Stanek's going to take it all the way to the goal. Shots up. No good. A lot of contact. No call. Donovan Berry's got it. About 13 on the clock. Brody Berry's got it with 8. 6.
Oh, goodness.
As he tries to go by the screen, Mr. McLaughlin introduced him to number 24 in white.
Man alive. Wow, golly.
He won't come around that screen like that anymore. As Donovan gets it in, steps through, shots no good, wide left. Mulder's going to clear the rebound. Score 11-7 after 1 in favor of the Wildcats. Started off cruising pretty good and hit a lull there in the scoring operation.
Yeah, I hazard to even care to discuss it. Last time we were in this building, it was a pretty heated up night with Hector and Mountainburg. We ended up dropping that one by 1, and a little bit of a rough shooting night for the Wildcats that night. Finally picked it up in the second half and got it back. They came back from being down about 18 or 20. And but yeah, there's some there may be some demons in this building for us. Who knows?
Brand new building, we've already got demons in it. So, yeah. Alpena's they're physical, and that's something we need to really turn up right here is our physicality, in my opinion, in this second period, and I'm hoping that's what Coach Freeman expressed. We shall see. I know it's there. It's just a matter of flipping the switch. As Hector inbounds the ball, start the second. Kaufman brings it across. Alpena's in his zone now. McLaughlin back out to Story, all the way over to Kaufman. Kaufman steps through, back over to Story. Back over to Kaufman, three-pointer. Good, hits the bottom. That'll help. Now we can get a stop or two on defense. Brody Berry kicks it over the side. Tummelson, he looks down to Ragland back at the top. Woods all the way back over to Brody Berry. Drives the lane, slides through, and Tater's going to get called for a second foul as he goes up and gets caught in the air.
A pretty good spin move there.
Yep.
Try to get around.
Yeah.
Gets around Story and then once again runs into McLaughlin.
First free throw's long and off to the right. No good. As Winston Hull's going to check back in for McLaughlin as he picked up his second. Second free throw rims off, no good. Mulder clears the board. Kaufman's bringing it down. Story on the wing. Story's going to drive. Step through. Reverse left hand. That's pretty.
Inside game may be the name of it for Story tonight.
Got to be aggressive. Just like that. Mulder steps through, gets a steal, goes to the rack. Going to be fouled right there by Ragland. He goes up strong. That's what we need. Strong takes. He's going to go to the line for 2 right here. It was a good job by Mulder stepping in the passing lane, taking it to the rack. First free throw from Mulder rolls in. Second free throw rims out. Rebound gets cleared off by Woods. Gonna hand it off to Brody Berry. He's gonna bring it across the timeline. Mulder almost gets another steal. Ragland has to pull it back out. Tummelson, three-pointer, long, no good. Stanek with a big rebound. Kaufman's going to bring it down. Story on the wing, back to Kaufman. Hole at the top, steps through, drives through, up and under is good. It's a good, strong drive. That's what we need. Brody Berry's already got it back across the timeline, over to Donovan Berry. Back to Brody. Over to Woods. Woods is surveying. He's looking. Good defense by the Wildcats right there on the cut. Kaufman's got Berry back out. Ragland's in the corner. He's trapped. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense right there by the Wildcats, as they shut all the air off right there in that trap in the corner.
Gets it in.
Kaufman gets it in. Drives over to the right side. Back to Hull at the top. Hull bobbles, kicks it over. Kaufman's second three-pointer is good. Starting to see a lot of life over there in white right now. That's what we want to see.
Tell you what, sometimes Kaufman, Stanek, one of those two, you get them hot.
You bet. You bet. Woods has got it out top. Dribbles across. Down to Ragland. Ragland's got Mulder on him. He's out on the wing, about 28-foot mark. He drives to the center, steps through, layup's good. Little gamble right there.
Steal on the inbounds.
And that's pretty heads-up play right there. I'll give it to him. Tomlinson stepped in front of the inbounds and then threw it off of Story while he is still out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's pretty heads-up.
Still had 1 foot out there.
Yeah. That's a walk. Yeah, they called that one. I knew that was a walk. Never did set his back foot. That's going to be a turnover. Be Hector's ball.
4:56.
Alpena's going to trap. Kaufman just going to dribble it across. Gets through the trap. Down to Story in the corner. Stanek tries to go around the top. He gets tripped and finally got a call there. Going to be 28-foot mark B, Wildcat ball. Tomlinson gets called for that one. Story in the corner, three-pointer. Good.
Welcome
Brings
back,
your
Mr.
score
Story.
25-9. Winston Hull steps in front of a pass, gets a steal. Drives center, down underneath. Stanek up, layup, no good. Mulder, put back, no good. Brody Berry's going to set it back up for Alpena out top. Over to Donovan Berry. Back up top to Tomlinson. Oh, good steal right there. Story steps in front of one. Story all the way by himself. Layup's good. Brody Berry's going to bring it across the timeline. Over on the wing to Woods. Back up, Donovan Berry. Dribbles around, floater, no good. Gets his own rebound. Mulder throws that one back at him. He got in there with a timber. Keeling's going to check back in, give Stanek a breather. Good minutes right there from Stanek.
Yep.
He showed up proud at Danville the other night, too. Pass comes in. The Woods. Got a couple of subs for Alpena. I'll try to gather them up here in a minute. Mulder steps through, gets a steal. Down to Keeling. Ball gets knocked loose. Keeling's going to foul as he tries to grab the ball on his way up.
.329.
Let's see, checked in. We got Caden Moore checked in here for Alpena. And I believe Peyton Wise. Moore's one with the balls. He picks it up. Oh, Mulder goes for the steal. Good help defense right there by the Wildcats as everybody gets back in their place. Winston Hull's creating havoc. Moore's got it over on the wing. Back up top. Tummelson. Over to Ragland. Ragland's going to drive. Steps through. I believe that's, backside rebound by Moore. Back out. That was Wise. Missed the three-pointer, and this one shot no good. Mulder brings it all the way down. Steps out. Tries to hit Keeling under the goal pass. Just a touch tall.
Yeah, just kind of went in and out of the hands of Keeling.
2:44 left in the second period. We've got 27-9 Wildcats. As Moore is going to bring it across the timeline, being guarded by Story. Hands it off to Woods. Woods to Ragland on the wing. Works it back up top. Back over to Moore. Mulder steps out. It's good help side. Ragland's got it again on the wing. Mulder steps through a screen. Blocked over there by Winston Hull. It looked like Thomason went up for the three-pointer, and Winston Hull's having none of it. Let's see who we're going to call this on. That's going to be Red's ball as Moore couldn't gather it up under the goal. The Wildcats have it on the baseline. Gets the ball in to Hull. Hull drives down. Kicks it over. Kaufman's got it. Drives to the center. Mulder all by himself. Right wing. Three-pointer. Good. Caden Story creating a little havoc on the inbounds pass. Now we need to pressure it up. We got a timeout. Leopards right before the 10-second call. That's heads up by the coach there.
Yeah.
As we look at 30-9, 1:43 left in the second period, it's Wildcats ahead, and Alpena is going to talk it over.
$249 of you over on YouTube, and Wildcat fans, y'all saw the post. When you go into this phase of postseason, the AAA starts wanting their cut. So you try to work around the best deal that you can, and part of that is no Facebook. That's part of getting the good deal to put on live stream from regional. So like I said, we'll have the links for all of this week's games posted out there online on Facebook, and so that everybody can find it. And like I said earlier, even on that post, lots on the line. Basically, this one right here, you want to take care of business in this one so you can punch your ticket to state. Not only wanting to keep on going, advance to the next round, but that ticket to state.
Alpena inbounds the ball. Ragland's got it on the wing. Across to the middle. Little runner right there in the middle. Ball gets tapped around. Kaufman comes out with it as the runner come up a little short. Ball gets tipped by Alpena. Going to be out of bounds. Wildcat ball on the baseline as Story got stripped on his drive. Mulder, pass inbound, step through, strong move, no good. Ball's going to be knocked off Keeling, out of bounds. Be Leopard ball. Moore gets it in, pass over to Wise. Up top to Woods. Back over to Moore in the middle. Shot's no good. Ball gets tapped around. Knocked back out to Woods. Three-point shot that time by Tomlinson's no good, and Mulder's going to clear a rebound. Coach Freeman wants to slow it down and set up an offense, 49 seconds on the clock. Let's get a good look here. Mulder on the wing. Back out to Kaufman. Story on the wing. Lob pass, little strong. Mulder can't quite get a hold of it. As Hector's got him pinned down. Steal right there by Winston Hull. Layup's good. finally get it in, get it across the timeline as Alpena and Woods has got it up top. Pulls a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Wise all the way out in the corner. Ragland shot fake. Hands it off to Tomlinson, and he hits a three-pointer. And Hector's not able to get a shot off there at the end. Your score at half, 32-12, in favor of the Wildcats.
So West just, you know, a little bit more of what we've seen.
They look strong.
They look good.
They look comfortable.
Games against teams that you've never seen before are kind of a feeling out process to begin with. And
The Hector High School Cheer Squad.
folks, I'd like to be able to turn the camera so y'all could see the cheer group, but well, I'll go ahead and let you see what we're dealing with here. So anyway,
I'll tell you what.
you see the clock out there, a little bit under 9.5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and kick it out to halftime break. We'll be back with you for the start of the second half here in just a little while, right here on Cat TV. Welcome back to Mountainburg. And once again, do apologize for anybody that was wanting to see the cheerleaders.
We kind of had a gentleman that had no idea there was a camera 3 feet behind him and needed to stretch his legs.
Yeah, sometimes you kind of work with the environment that you give. And I still don't understand being over here on this side, though. Anyway, third quarter getting ready to start. Wildcats up 32-12.
Looks like it's going to be Leopard's ball. As Brody Berry brings it across the timeline. Woods has it now, dribbling back up top, going right back to Berry. Brody Berry's going to survey the court. Over to Woods. Donovan Berry has it now. Back over to Brody Berry. 28 feet.
Shot clock down to
Ragland.
5.
Ragland throws one up. No good. No rim. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Thank goodness, because we couldn't gather up the board.
Yeah.
Going to be Wildcat ball on the baseline after the shot clock violation. Winston Hull is going to bring it down. Goes all the way down the sidelines, over to Keeling in the corner. Keeling is going to get landed on. That's a good shot fake right there. And drew a foul out of the deal. Yeah, Donovan Berry got up there going for the block, and Keeling took off and landed on top of him.
It's kind of a hustle play, just going wrong.
Mulder inside, 10-foot turnaround jumper. Good. Good-looking shot there. Good-looking play. Those fall all week. It's going to be a fun week.
Yeah.
Long off the glass for Tummelson. He gets a three-pointer. Kaufman's going to work it down. Over to Hull. Hull's going to bring it down, kicks it over. Story's in the corner. Working on Berry.
Story ran into traffic.
Gets rid of it. Keeling on the wing now. Three-pointer's no good. Winston Hull, the rebound right back up. Good. It's good rebound and good play there, Winston Hull. Active on the boards. That's what we like. Brody Berry's going to bring it across. Over to Tomlinson. Dribbles back to the middle. Woods has it now up top. Lots of dribbling. Tomlinson's got it out there. He's going to hand it off. Brody Berry going to dribble back over to the right. Clear it out. Trying to get it down to Ragland. Cuts. Steps back. Nothing there. Ragland's going to step in. Over to Donovan Berry. Three-pointer. No good. Long rebound. Oh, Story got a hand on the pass. Couldn't come down with it. I got a fresh 28 now. Working on it again as they got the board. Brody Berry picks it up. Over on the wing to Woods. Dribbles all the way back out top. Picks it up. Brody Berry's going to come get it. He's working on Kaufman. Spins out of it. Another bank shot. No good that time from Tomlinson as Hector clears the board and brings it down. Winston Hull. Drive. Gets slapped on the wrist and can't quite finish. You could hear it from here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I heard that one up here in the top.
Couldn't quite finish it off. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. Be Donovan Berry picked up his second right there. Winston's first free throw is good. Second good as well. It's a good trip right there, Winston. Brody Berry's quickly back across the timeline for Alpena. Ragland tries to get a pass down. Donovan Berry. Story's going to step in front, take it away. Cross court to Kaufman. Kaufman's going to dribble down. Story at the top. Thought about it. Decides against it. Mulder to Hull underneath.
Good feed down there to
Tell you
Winston.
what, the bigs right here, that high-low game, they're good at it.
Yeah.
Berry's going to dribble across the top. Over on the wing. Tomlinson's surveying. Mulder steps in front of one right there. Hull, take it all the way. Gets bumped hard, no call. Tomlinson's back down the floor with it. Gets it out to Berry. Winston Hull's going to step in front of another pass. Down to Story. Story gets stripped. The ball is going to be a Hector Wildcat ball on the baseline.
Stanik's going to check back in.
He's going to step in and give Keeling a breather. Story's going to step out to throw the ball in. Gets it into Hull. Hull working on Ragland. 10-footer. Good. Sorry, Mulder, yeah. Working on Ragland hard right there. That's good. I like that little turnaround jumper when it's going. He'll make their life miserable. Donovan Berry down to Ragland. Ragland up. Over Mulder. Good. It's a good-looking 15-foot jump shot there, too. Holds over to Kaufman. Kaufman's going to bring it across. Tries to get it to Mulder in the corner. Can't quite get it there. It's good defense right there. Looked like, I believe that was Wood, stepped in front of that one, knocked it out of bounds. I'm going to run the same inbounds play just on the other side. Mulder working on Ragland again. Out to Hull, 15-footer, nothing but the bottom. It's good offense. 44-17 with 3:35 left as Brody brings it across timeline. Winston Hull goes for the steal, narrowly misses. Three-pointer from Woods is good from the wing. Stanik's going to bring it down, gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman made a good play to control that. Story down to Hull. Hull's got it on the wing, all the way over to Stanik. Kaufman, extra pass down to Story in the corner. Three-pointer's good.
There's Caden.
Good-looking shot right there, Caden Story. Brody Berry brings it back across. Working on Kaufman. Kicks it out. Another bank shot's no good. Rebound right there by Woods. Puts it back. Kaufman gets it in the middle of the court to Hull. Hull driving all the way. Finger rolls good.
Gumby just contorting himself and
Take
getting in
it.
the position.
Get the ball to half court and say, I'm going to the rack, and ain't nobody going to stop me. That's what I like. Kaufman steps in front, and they're going to call a block on him.
Take another look at this.
Going to put Tumbleson on the line to shoot 2.
I like to see.
Feel like there was a slide there.
Yeah, Kaufman did kind of shift over right there.
Yeah, he
at the last
slid
second.
right at the end, I think, because Tumbleson didn't come all the way to him. He went sideways. It's hard to stay still when they're going to miss you.
Yeah.
First free throw's no good. As Hector's going to bring in McLaughlin, going to step in for Mulder, and Keeling stepping back in for Kaufman. Got a big lineup on the floor now. Second free throw's no good. Keeling's going to clear the board. Hull's going to bring it across the timeline. Hull steps through. Story, feeling it. Three-pointer's good. Better step out and guard him, ladies and gentlemen. When he starts feeling it, things can get ugly in a hurry. 52-22, 2:09. Thompson goes baseline. Pass gets picked off by Keeling. Stanek's got it now, brings it across the timeline. Hull steps out, three-pointer, little short. Long pass down. Tomlinson goes up. Layup, no good. Winston Hull swats one for Moore as he tries to go back up. Winston Hull, good stuff. Gets all the way down there, picks up a loose ball. Tomlinson's going to clear the rebound on the McLaughlin miss from the lane. Ragland's going to work it across. McLaughlin steps out. Shots up, no good. Keeling tipping it around. Story's going to come away with it. Story pulls it back out. Says, nobody going to come get me. I'll just take my shot. Narrowly in and out. Hull with the rebound, no good. Tip by Story, no good. Ball's going to stay on that end with the Wildcats as they're going to call it off on Ragland there. That's the way to attack the boards right there. That looks good. Staying after it.
Yeah.
Stanek's got it out top. Step in. Three. Didn't go down that time for Story. Ragland cleared the board.
Under a
Woods
minute left
is going to
here
bring
in
it
third.
across. Donovan Berry down to Ragland. Ragland puts a move on McLaughlin. Goes up strong. No good. McLaughlin with the rebound. Over to Keeling. Keeling going to bring it across the timeline. Set it up. Hull's got it at the top. Drives center of the lane. Down. McLaughlin's up. Shot's good. We're going to count it. Going to put Tater on the line. Try to finish the three-point play. Their high-low game is next to none to me. Those big guys look hard. Try to feed it down under the goal a lot. We're going to have Dougie Austin stepping in, give Caden Story a breather. 33 seconds left in the third.
Wildcats up by 32.
Free throw from McLaughlin's good. Now we're seeing some good stuff. Wildcats come out in a 3-2 matchup zone. Woods has got it on top. Over here to Donovan. Pass all the way across. Ragland three-pointer. No good. Long rebound by Moore. Tries to kick it back out. Woods has got it out top. Donovan's got it. Passes it over. Winston Hull narrowly comes. Almost got a steal. Shot from Woods is no good, and that's going to end the third. 55-22 Wildcats. Third quarter is all Wildcats.
So one more to go in this one, and here coming up in about 7 o'clock. Actually, they are keeping the times where they need to keep it. This one did start right at about 5:30. 7 o'clock, the senior girls make their appearance here in this regional tournament. They'll be taking on the Ozark Mountain Lady Bears. They'll give me enough time to get everything reset. That's something that I don't have very often.
Trying to make your life easy up here.
Right. Give another shout out to a guy that's become a pretty good friend of the of this live stream. Chop Jones brought us another set of rosters up here. Comes up here and asks me if there's anything I need. Just like, I think I've got it, man, but I do appreciate Chop.
Good man.
Yeah.
Wildcats going to start the fourth quarter with the ball. Floor's going to stay the same as it ended. Hull drive. No contest. Up for 2. Donovan Berry's going to bring it across for the Leopards. Kicks it all the way down the corner. Three-pointer's no good. Austin going to clear the rebound. It's Tomlinson a little long on that three-pointer. Kaufman's got it on the wing. Drives around the center of the lane. Out to Hull. Hull shot fake. 15-footer. Good.
I thought you said Alta Hull just a second ago. I'm sitting here thinking Alta Walker. Y'all are watching Steven and Alta. It was Alta.
I'm a little. Oh, Austin got another rebound. That time it was Wise, a little long on the three-pointer. They're starting to look for threes to try to keep them in it, and don't know that that's going to be the answer. Hull dribbles it over. Austin at top. Stanek, quick trigger. Little short. Austin comes in there, grabs him a rebound. Going to bring it back out. Hull at the top. Three-pointer. No good. A little long on that one. Donovan Berry pulls it out. Hull's going to get a steal. And it's going to get slapped away right there by Tomlinson. That's going to be Wildcat ball. Winston Hull is going to step out.
And it appears the clock is running. We have crossed that.
Story's going to step in. Stanek again. That one hits nothing but the net. So he steps out on the inbounds pass and drills one. Tomlinson's working it across the wing. At top to Ragland. Back over. Tomlinson, three-pointer off the glass. No good.
Man, they've had a lot of good shots.
Yep.
It just has not wanted to go.
Austin clears the board. Kaufman drives, gets cut off. Back out to Stanek. Quick trigger. Three-pointer's a little long. Wildcats can't clear it off. Be Moore out on the wing. Back up top to Ragland. Steps through. Good hands right there by Mr. Austin, kicking it loose. Finds Tater streaking the floor. Layup good. Good look by Kaufman right there to find Tater through traffic. Tomlinson steps through, and that's going to be off of Kaufman's foot, and they're going to go ahead and I think call a foul on him. Yeah, they're going to get him for a reach.
They keep hitting the clock button and turning it off. The clock is running. We're down about 5:15.
Campbell's going to step in for Kaufman.
Coach Freeman going into his bench now.
You bet.
Up by 42.
Tomlinson gets it knocked loose. Out to Berry. Berry steps across. 15-footer. No good. Dougie Austin clearing them boards in there, looking good. Gets it all the way to half court. Stanek's driving. Nothing. Over to Story. Brewer Story three-pointer just a bit short. Ragland clears the board. Already got it down past half court. Moore's working on Campbell. Over to Wise. Over to Berry in the corner. He gets trapped on the baseline. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Brewer Story. It's going to stay Leopard's ball. Leopard's going to sub in. And Brody Berry's going to throw it in. Ragland's got it in the corner. Austin guarding him, steps through, gets trapped on the baseline. That's good defense. Really good defense. Ball's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be Wildcat ball. Stanek's going to step out. Callhorn going to step in, give him a breather. So Wildcats got the ball on the baseline. Looks like Mountain Man stepping in as well. Austin got it out top over to Story. Story's looking. Campbell on the wing. Campbell's going to take it. Three-pointer's a bit, just a touch off. Alpena's going to bring it back across.
Try a three.
Yeah, I don't find that number. Rodriguez, like Eric Rodriguez, tries the three, comes up a little short. Brewer Story's got it on the wing. Out to Dougie on top. Callhorn's got it. They're going to give it to Dougie Austin, working down low, going to be fouled right there. Good look, good play right there. Dougie's going to go to the line for a couple of them.
Good job moving in there. Dougie was not gonna. He wasn't gonna go in there quickly. He took his time with that. Let that develop.
First free throw's good. That's what you like to see out of your big man coming up for next year right there.
Yeah.
Step up there, get a foul, and step up to the line, shoot a couple of them. Second one. Oh, in and out. He must have saw the sub coming in. That's what it was. Mountain Man's out top. Garden all the way over Ragland. Ragland picks it up. Back out top. Rodriguez got it on the wing now. Another three-pointer is good from about 28 feet. Eric Rodriguez buries that one. Coach Freeman going to call timeout. Get the sub in. Ridge Weigel's going to step in.
Getting down to about a minute and a half left. Mine, like I said, I'm a bit off because I didn't realize we were running it.
Weigel's got it on the wing. Down to Mountain Man. Mountain Man's going to drive. Will not be denied. They're going to call a jump ball on that, and that's going to be Leopard's ball. As Barry brings it across timeline with about 1:15 on the clock. Rolls it over to Woods on the wing. Woods being guarded by Weigel. Ball's back over on this wing, Tomlinson. Hayden Millsap's Mountain Man's on him. Ragland steps out. Three-pointer's good. Young man's got a good-looking shot. Callhorn to Weigel. Weigel. Three-pointer, no good. A little long. Brody Berry's going to bring it across. Step up, three-pointer, no good. Hayden Millsap's big rebound right there. Gets it knocked loose. Finally gets it over here to Campbell. Campbell's going to bring it across the timeline. Gets it knocked loose from behind by Eric Rodriguez. Ball goes down to, who was that? Tomlinson. Gets knocked loose, and Wood steps in there and puts it back for twos. Campbell comes around over to Callhorn in the corner. Callhorn's three-pointers, no good. Gets it down. Jackson Woods all by himself right at the buzzer. They're going to say the layup's no good. That's going to be your final score, 65-30 for your Hector Wildcats.
So the Wildcats punched their ticket. They will be heading to Poen next week. But before then, we will be waiting on the winner of tomorrow's game between Mountainburg
and the Ozark Mountain Bears, I believe.
Ozark Mountain.
It's a good game.
Yep.
Well put together right there, Coach Freeman and the Wildcats.
I believe these boys are heading in a different direction than where they went for halftime.
No telling.
Maybe that's just how they have it designed. But anyway, yeah, like I said, Wildcat boys are heading to Poen next week, and but we will see them again on Friday night. Like I said, this Wednesday, this is the day of 1s versus 4s. Tomorrow will be 2s versus 3s, and then Friday will be semifinals, and then Saturday your championship games, which hopefully we are a part of. But we got about 27 minutes on the clock. I think they realized they went the wrong way, or maybe they went to put their names on a bracket or something. But Wildcat boys making their way back across the floor.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there.
But the Lady Wildcats game will be coming up here in about 27 minutes. So I'm going to leave the stream going. There's going to be a good gap, in between. Y'all got time. Y'all want to go and get yourself something to eat, go get yourself something to drink, get settled in. Senior girls coming up here in a little while. We're going to cut it out to break, get everything reset. We will see y'all back here at 7 o'clock.
At Chambers Bank, we believe banking should be anytime. Got a check? Scan it in the Chambers Bank app and you're done. Because anytime banking should always be anytime.
United Welding Institute of Arkansas provides training services for sought-after skills in the welding business, including oil fields, pipelines, refineries, and power plants. We understand the growing demand for experienced welders, and our trainers are proficient and equipped with the current know-hows in the welding industry. Since 2013, we devote our business into training and molding students to become full-fledged welders, as well as offering assistance to find job opportunities. United Welding Institute, where the next generation of welders are born.
You go nowhere by accident. Wherever you go, God is sending you. Wherever you are, God has put you there. He has a purpose in which you are present. Christ who dwells in you has something He wants to do through you. You believe this and go in His grace, go in His love, and go in His power. You be the one.
Every strong tree begins with a single seed, nurtured with care and rooted in stability. Like your financial goals, growth takes time, patience, and the right environment to thrive. At Centennial Bank, we know what it takes to start with something small and grow it into something bigger. Plant your seeds today for a future that stands strong tomorrow. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Mountainburg, Arkansas. This will be the second game that the Wildcats will participate in. Be the senior high girls matchup. Number 4, Hector Lady Wildcats going to take on the number 1, Ozark Mountain Lady Bears. And Wes, this is a game that we saw earlier in the year.
They
came to our place, and I believe, like you said, that it was either a 10 to 15 to 20. I don't remember the exact score on that one, but I should have been more prepared. But this time they will meet here in the regional first round. I believe Coach Casey going to run with the standard lineup that he has. Humphrey, McConnell, George, Campbell, and Lauren Taylor.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Ozark Mountain Lady Bears. For head coach Kelsey Hudson and assistant Amanda Gilmore, starting at forward at 5'8" senior number 2, Brooklyn, Tennessee.
For the Lady Bears, we got number 2, Tennyson.
Head guard at 5'7" junior number 10, Hannah Wheeler.
Number 10, Hannah Wheeler.
Head guard at 5'5" junior number 12, Macy Brumley.
Number 12, Macy Brumley.
Starting at guard at 5'4" senior number 23, Kiera Kleiner.
Number 23,
Kleinert, I believe is what you said.
Kiera Kleiner. Yep. And number 40, Mahaley Gilmore. That's a name that we heard a lot.
Yes, sir.
This is a very talented group of girls. Like I said, we took them on earlier in the season. We'll see how it goes here. Neutral floor in the first round of regional tournament. If you're just joining us, boys punched their ticket to state with a 65-30 win over the Alpena Leopards. So the boys have already got themselves a spot next week at Poen.
Looks like it's going to be George jumping against Gilmore to start it off. His tip goes off. Kleinert's got it. And working back up top. Hector's in a 1-3-1. Top of the key. Tennyson, Kleinert might have got a little bit blocked. Boy, it's a good look right there from Gilmore as she slides it across. Wheeler, she's on the other block. It's a good look right there. Pass gets picked off. And the layup is no good. Kleinert's going to knock it loose from McConnell as she tries to come out of there with it, and McConnell's going to foul her on the putback. Still there by Gilmore. Got that all started. Kleinert's first free throws off the back rim, no good. Kleinert's second's good. Bears are in a zone press. This time Campbell gets it knocked away. Kleinert's back again, 2 more. Coach Casey's going to talk it over.
Well, Wes, we've seen teams run the press on us several times this season. They, kind of like sharks smelling blood. They've watched. They've probably seen us struggle with it. Probably the worst one that I've seen is for us that we've dealt with was Akron.
They're aggressive.
So I could almost imagine that this group of Lady Bears want to try to play the game a lot like that.
Gilmore's tall. She can get up there on that middle pass. Want to be strong with the ball. That's for sure. As we get back into it after a 30-second discussion. McConnell's going to take the inbounds pass back over to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to go down the sidelines. Tries to kick it over. Ball gets taken by Gilmore again. This time it gets knocked loose. Humphrey chases it down, knocks it loose from behind. McConnell's going to bring it across the timeline. Going up the sideline. It's going to be a push there on Wheelers. McConnell's trying to get down the sideline. Be Hector's ball about 28-foot mark. McConnell's got it out top. Surveying the floor. Drives left. Gets cut off. Out to George. George all the way across. Shot fake. Oh, three-pointer just rolls off. We got a fight under there. Humphrey comes up with it. Her putback's no good. Long baseball pass down the floor. Kleiner goes up. McConnell gets a piece of it, and it's going to be run down by George. Taylor's first three-pointer was a little long over there, and Hector's back on this end. McConnell back to her again. Three-pointer short that time. A little over adjustment. Brumley's going to bring it down. Taylor gets in there and knocks it loose. Back out top. Brumley's got it again. Three-pointer from the corner. Good. Gilmore steps back and hits the three-pointer. Connell over to Lily Humphrey. She brings it down to Taylor. Taylor drives in, gets it to Campbell in the middle of the lane. Out to McConnell. McConnell's three-pointer's a little long. Ball's out to Wheeler. She's bringing it down the floor. Gonna pull it out. Gilmore's got it at the top. Brumley on the wing. Back out to Gilmore. Drive in there. Looked like Wheeler. Can't get it to go. Putback was no good. I can't see her number. I believe that's Tennyson in there working hard. Got a rebound. Tries to go back up and going to be fouled that time by Campbell. First free throw is good.
At the line, number 2, Brooklyn, Tennessee. Her first free throw is good.
Second free throw good as well. Connell's working it down over to George. George surveying all the way down to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to drive in. Ball gets swatted out. Tennyson got up there and got the block. Kleinert's got it on top. Over to Gilmore, drives, gets cut off. Good defense right there by Lauren Taylor getting a hand on that pass. George clears it. McConnell brings it across. Over to George on the wing. Passes a little tall, goes right to Humphrey. Humphrey all the way across. McConnell. Shot fake drives. Ball's going to get poked away, and they're going to call a foul on Gilmore right there for the reach.
I believe on Smith, rather.
No, there is no. It's number 40. Isn't that Gilmore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dana.
I believe they're going to reverse that.
Either they messed up. And
yeah, they're going to give that ball to them on that inbounds pass. Say Hector touched it last. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think the Mountainburg folks down at the desk.
Yeah, they got the number right on the board. Just called out the wrong name, I believe. Brumley's on the wing. Back out to Wheeler. Over to Brumley. Three-pointer no good. Nice box out right there by McConnell. She's going to bring it down the floor. Picks it up all the way across to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to drive in, all the way in, runner no good. They're going to call Humphrey for a little push there on the rebound as Wheeler was able to clear that board. We're looking at 10-0 right now. Favor of the Lady Bears. Hector needs to find the bottom of the hoop, get things started. Ball's in the middle of Gilmore. 3-point shot's a little long from Tennyson. He's going to kick it all the way over to Kleinert. Drives, gets cut off. Good defense there by George. All the way over. Wheeler, 3-pointer, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up. Layup's good. Humphrey's got it over here, dribbling through the trap on the. Gilmore was able to take it away from behind. Kleinert, spin move, going to be a walk.
Gonna be a travel. Yep.
Took one too many. Looks like Coach Casey's going to have another timeout. So we're looking at 3:40 left in the first, and it's 12-0. Lady Bears.
Been a little bit of started out really, really slow with the girls. They get into conference, they pick it up a little bit, get a few wins here and there, get themselves to they went into conference district tournament. What is it, number three or number 4? That was just last week. You'd think I could remember it, but but it's just been a tough road for this group of girls this season, and it's been hard to figure out some of it.
They played probably one of the best third quarters against, and one of the best first quarters against Akron, and one of the best third quarters against Akron I've seen them play all year. They just couldn't put together a full 4 quarters from what I saw, and Akron still come out on top, but that was probably the best 2 quarters of basketball I've watched these girls play, and it sure wouldn't hurt my feelings to see them turn the crank right here and do it again. Got to handle the press first, and that's what Akron did. Made our life miserable. They pressed. Connell's got it in after the timeout. George has got it in the middle of the floor, dribbling through. Humphrey can't hold on to the pass. That's going to go back to the Lady Bears. Kleinert brings it across. Gilmore over to Brumley. Down in the corner to Kleinert. Brumley out top, drives, gets blocked. Campbell comes away with a loose ball. McConnell's going to bring it down the floor. Over to Taylor. In the corner to George. George's 3-pointer's good. That's what we need to see, some of that.
Hey, Wildcats finally on the board.
You bet. Kleinert's got it in the corner. All the way across. Gilmore. Brumley. McConnell's got her pinned down on the baseline. Kleinert drives in. Kicks it over. Shot no good. Good rebound right there. Kicks it down to George. George has got it. Breaking free. Layup. No good. Gilmore's going to bring it down. Drives over to the right. Brumley's got it. Brumley goes up, and she's going to be fouled right there. There's 3 of them there. We'll see which one. They're going to give that one to Humphrey. Be her second.
Gave that to Humphrey? It looked like it could have been Campbell or McConnell.
Yeah, Humphrey was right there with them. I said there was 3 of them. Wasn't sure. Brumley's first one's good. Gabby Biggers is going to step in, and Dotson's going to step in. Give Taylor and Humphrey a breather. Second one's no good. Ball's getting bounced around. Connell's going to come loose with it. She's going to bring it across the timeline all the way over. Dotson drives around. Layup, good. Good move, Dotson. Kleinert's back across the timeline. Keimer's got it on the wing. Down to Brumley. All the way across to Kleinert. Kleinert drives. Campbell. Campbell got a clean block, and her hand comes down and gets her on the head. First part of it was clean. Got it up in the air, and then her hand just kept coming down. Be 2 on her. Kleiner's first free throws in and out. Campbell's going to step out. Taylor's going to step in. Kleinert second. No good. Rebound, kicked over to Gilmore. Her layup's no good. McConnell's going to come away with a loose ball. She's bringing it down the right sideline. Steps out. Hesitation dribble. Tries to get it across to Gabby Biggers, and ball gets knocked out by Kleinert. Be Wildcat ball. Sideline. Connell drives in. 15-footer partially blocked. Kelsey Tennyson clears the board. Keimer's going to come down, go in for the layup. They're going to call it on the floor before the shot, see who they get for it. So they're going to get Biggers' reach there.
Five team fouls for the Lady Wildcats. Sends Lady Bears to the line. First one's good.
First free throw's good by second. And the announcer saying Keimer, maybe Keimer, whichever way you want me to say it. Taylor's got it now for Hector. Steps through, layup, no good. Loose ball picked up by George. Out to the wing from McConnell. 3 short. George fighting for the loose ball again, comes away with it. Down to Taylor on the block. Taylor works around, torsions her body around the big girl and makes a layup. Kleinert brings it across all the way over to Gilmore now. Dotson's on her. Brumley's got it out top. Back over to Kleinert. Ball gets tipped right back to her. Layup from Kleinert's good. Wildcats knocked the pass down, just went right back to the young lady to finish the layup. Taylor brings it across the timeline, down in the corner. Bears looking to trap. Going to knock it loose. It's going to be Hector's ball, 28-foot mark. McConnell's going to bring it back up top. Over to Taylor, down to George in the corner. George goes around, over to Taylor, under the goal. Layup's good. Makes you score 17-9 with 14 seconds left here in the first. Kleinert setting up a play, 8 seconds. Brumley's got it, steps through, gonna get a jump ball right there. Nice play, Gabby Biggers, that a girl. Be Hector's ball with 3.6. It's a good play right there.
Yep.
McConnell's got it. Trying to get to half court. Gets all the way down to the three-point line. Tries to go up left-handed, and shot's no good. 17-9 as we end the first.
Well, Lady Cats able
Showed
to
up.
Get
Showed
some,
up. You bet.
Get some shots to fall and some points on the board. Down by 8 at the end of 1.
Go from 11-0 to 8-0. I'll take that all day.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
Still a good group of Wildcat fans hanging around for this one.
It's going to be
second quarter. You know, it's going to be Lady Bears.
Ozark Mountain inbound to start the second quarter.
And Kleinert's going to bring it across. Get over to Keemer. Gilmore's got it in the corner, gets trapped, dribbles out of it. Back up top, Kleinert. Back up to Gilmore. Got a cut underneath the goal. Wow, we're gonna got lucky there. Number 12 goes up, Rumley. Couldn't get it to fall, and the ball gets tipped off of Wildcat, hits her. Well, she still got a foot out of bounds. Wildcat's gonna have the ball. McConnell brings it across, down to Dotson. Dotson back out to McConnell. George, top of the key, three-pointer, good. Kleinert's going to bring it back across. Kleinert's got it on the wing, three-pointer, good. Taylor down to George in the corner. Three-pointer short. Kleinert clears the ball out, brings it across the timeline. Down in the corner, Gilmore, three-pointer, a little long. Rebound, Dotson. Ball gets slapped out of bounds by Gilmore. It's going to stay Hector's ball. Lady Bears is going to sub in, give some breathers. Like Epps. Dotson tries to get it down. Gilmore, like I said, she's active, gets a hand on the pass. Now she's got it in the corner, tries to throw the cross-court pass. Kleiner runs it down, three-pointer, no good. Dotson grabs the rebound. Biggers has got it, out to Taylor. Taylor brings it across the line, drives in, steps around, layup, good. 2014, with 6:15 left. Ball's in the corner. It's like Epps has it down there, down to Gilmore, down in the middle. Layup, no good. Well, Wildcats need that rebound. And I believe that's Tennyson working hard, 3 attempts. Finally gets fouled on her 3rd attempt. Called that foul on Gabby Biggers. It'll be her 2nd. First free throw by Tennyson's no good. Second free throw's off as well. Biggers going to run it down. Gets it to Taylor. Over to McConnell. McConnell's down to Dotson. Dotson's going to drive baseline. Gets cut off. Back out to Biggers. Biggers hits McConnell on the drive. On the cut. McConnell goes up left-handed and going to be fouled right there. See who they call it on.
Now, that
Number 40, I guess is who they called it on.
40, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they said 4. I was
Yeah,
about to say
that's Gilmore's 2nd. She's going to step out, take a breather. Dotson Bigger's going to step out, take a breather as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Dotson stays, just Bigger stepping out. Oh, George comes up with a big rebound. Putback's good. Makes it a 4-point ball game with 5:45. That's Kleiner. Oh, I believe Ozark Mountain going to talk it over. These Lady Wildcats are cutting into that lead hard right now. 5:45 on the clock.
Yeah.
Second quarter.
When you've been up by 12-0 at one point, now all of a sudden Lady Cats down by 4. Something's going awry.
It's going in the right direction.
Yeah. As far as for the Lady Bears.
They wanted to talk it over for sure.
Let's see here. George, that last layup gets her to 8 so far. Lauren Taylor sitting with 6.
Right.
Abby Dodson sitting with 5. That's the scoring that they have on the board here at Mountainburg at the moment.
Smalls gets down in the corner. Wildcats got a trap down there. McConnell's going to get a jump ball called, and that's going Wildcat way. Good defense right there. Nice trap. George going to inbound the ball. McConnell's going to bring it across as they back out of the press. It's usually the best way to get them out of a press, getting a little bit of foul trouble. Campbell in the bottom finds Taylor. Back out to Dotson. Dotson, 15-footer. Good.
Cats cut it to 2.
Kleinert's going to bring it back across the timeline. Hector still in the 1-3-1. Brumley's out top. Gets it over in the corner. Wheeler across the court to Kleinert. Kleinert down to Epps. Epps back out to Kleinert. 15 on the shot clock. Good hands right there by Lauren Taylor. Knocks the pass from Wheeler out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock for the Lady Bears to work with. Kleinert takes it out top, drives, steps through.
Kind of trying to shovel it up from the bottom. And
Campbell dropped her arm, got her.
Yeah.
See who they give that one to. Emma McConnell must have got her before the.
Emma was down there.
Yep. Kleinert's first one's good. Myers going to check in.
And McConnell picks up her second and heads to the bench for a little bit.
Kleiner's second free throw is no good. Rebound right there by Wheeler. Going to be fouled by George. Wheeler's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more.
George's first.
First one, Wheeler's good. Second free throw, good. George loses the handle, dribbles out of it. Down to Myers. Myers gets it knocked loose and then gets it stole by Kleinert. Layup, good.
So Lady Cats got the Lady Bears off balance for a little bit, cut into it, got it back to within 2, and now Lady Bears have got their footing again.
Started to say lots of bumping there and finally get a foul called on Kleinert. They're getting aggressive. Coach is still wanting aggression. Taylor brings it in, tries to get over the Myers. She gets her hands on it. George in the corner. Campbell working in the paint. Down to George on the cut. Good. Hector's going to stay in the 1-3-1. Kleinert's got it up top. Over to Brumley. All the way back to Kleinert. Taylor's all over that. Epps got it. Gets it over there to Wheeler. Wheeler's driving. Cut off by Myers. Good defense right there. As Dotson can't quite come up with it, Brumley's going to drive, and layup's good. Taylor's got it. Brings it back to the middle. Down to Campbell. Back to Taylor. Taylor's shot's no good. She's hit on the arm right there by Tennyson. She'll be going to the line to shoot 2. First free throw's good from Lauren Taylor. Bears going to put in 2 new fresh bodies. Looks like Gilmore's coming back in and Keemer is coming back in. Second free throw from Taylor, in and out. Cleared out of there by Tennyson. Keemer is going to bring it across. Myers almost comes up with a steal. Kleinert dribbles through, can't get it, saves it in. Dotson grabs it. Comes George. George is going to get it knocked out of bounds, going to stay Wildcat ball. As Humphrey's going to check back in for Taylor to give her a breather.
I think Humphrey nearly got smoked. She's sitting down there in front of that table, and I think she had to pop her head out of the way real quick.
Humphrey's going to bring it across. Work it over to the right side. Myers going to drive baseline. It's cut off, and she stepped on the line. So we look at 3 minutes on the clock. Score is 27-21, 6-point ball game. Bears are going to walk it across. Into the 1-3-1 defense of Hector. Keemer swings it down. Gilmore on the baseline. She's trapped. Dribbles out of it. Steps through. Layup's good. Humphrey going to bring it across. Down in the corner to George. George is going to get trapped. Ball gets thrown back up to Myers. Myers gets it down in the corner some way to Humphrey. Humphrey drives, goes up. She's going to be fouled on going up by Tennyson.
Some good ball movement. A couple of them look like it could have been snatched away real quick, but
just off the fingertips.
Yeah.
First free throw from Humphrey's good. Kelsey Tennyson checks back in. Humphrey misses the second. Tennyson's going to clear it out of there. Keymore on this side. Gets cut off. Kleinert pass fake, dribbles in, 15-footer, rolls off, no good. Gilmore with the rebound. Her shot's no good. Tries to get it to Tennyson in the middle of the lane, can't get it there. Keymore saves it. Dotson jumps down. And Myers going to take the ball away. Over to George. George dribbles in. 10-footer. Good. And the referee is going to call a charge after the ball goes through the net.
Well, let's see here. Well, she was pretty well set. I think that one could have gone either way, to be honest.
Well, I said something before the game. We can't get away from that gentleman right there no matter where we go.
Yeah.
Keymore, however you say it's got it on the wing. George is going to knock it away. Take it away. Dribbles in. That time we get a no call, I guess, and then finally get a call as Humphrey is going up for the putback. So if the other one was a charge, that one should have been a block. That's the way that works with me. You can't have it both ways, and that's the same referee under the go.
Yeah. Time got away from me a little bit.
Humphrey's first free throw's no good. It's off to the right.
Down to a minute and 29 left here in the first half.
Second free throw from Humphrey's good. Score is 29-23. Favor of the Lady Bears. Keymore brings it across. Kleinert's got it. Back to Keymore. Back to Kleinert. Kleinert, head fake. They're working it across the top. Keymore's going to drive. Going to be a foul called. Let's see who they get. Giving that one to Dotson.
Yeah.
First free throw, no good. Keymore. Sorry, Keymore.
Yeah.
Second free throw on its way. It's good. Ball gets passed down to Myers. Myers going to drive, bounce pass to Biggers. Biggers around. Humphrey in the lane's good. 10-foot turnaround jumper off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, that looked a little bit high, but
yeah, it went in.
Got a good enough spin to drop it back down.
Kleinert's got it up top. Keemer back to Kleinert. Kleinert drives, steps through, layup's good. 40 seconds left on the clock here in the second period as Biggers has it on the wing. Back out to Taylor. Taylor's going to try to drive. Gets bumped. Ball goes off her knee. They're going to call a foul on Humphrey. She tries to break up the layup attempt.
That's 3 for Humphrey.
Tell you what. First free throw's no good. It's in and out. George is going to step back in. Second free throw's good. George is going to bring it across the Wildcats. Drives in, kicks it out. Taylor, shot fake. Dodson's got it. Back out to Taylor. Taylor tries to get it to Gabby Biggers. Kleinert jumps in front of it. She's getting hounded over there by Taylor. She falls down. That's going to be Wildcat ball.
5.5.
Start to say, I think she just tripped. I didn't see any tangle there. Dodson was a pretty good ways away from her when she fell.
Some Wildcat fans up here trying to say they could see her pushing off a little bit. May have just lost her footing.
Georgia steps across. Taylor from half court, just a bit short. It's going to bring it into the second period. It's going to be 33-25 in favor of the Lady Bears.
So, way better of a half than it could have been.
Yes.
Lady Cats picked it up. Like I said, they got Ozark Mountain off balance a little bit there in the, almost into the first quarter and into the second. And, but then all of a sudden, after a little bit, Lady Bears kind of found their footing again. But we got the Lady Bear cheerleading squad out here. We'll keep it on them. Since we don't have anybody in suit jackets sitting in front of us or standing up.
It's going to work out better this time.
It's going to work out better. Wildcat cheerleaders will make their way up. A little bit over 8 minutes of halftime break. We're going to kick it out to some ads. We'll be back with you for the second half. Senior girls here in just a little bit. All right, welcome back to Mountainburg. This first round senior girls game as we come back to it. Ozark Mountain Lady Bears lead the Lady Wildcats by 8, 33-25. And coming up after this one, it's going to be JC Westside and Ozark Catholic. If anybody interested in watching that, like I said earlier, you can go out to fan.huddle.com and search up Mountainburg and you will find it. And Lady Bears going to have it to start us off here in the third.
Kleinert's going to get the inbound pass in the backcourt and bring it across the timeline. McConnell's got her on the wing. Tennyson loses control of it for a minute, gets it back. Shot there by Gilmore's no good. Going to be a jump ball. Tie up. Ball's going to go to the Wildcats. Looks like they're going to back off and play a half-court defense second half. See if McConnell brings it over here. Humphrey in the corner. Humphrey drives. Back out to McConnell. She drives. Layup. Rolls over the rim. Good.
Just got that friendly roll.
Yeah. Kleinert's already back across half court. Kicks it over.
Oh, nearly a good block by Mackenzie George.
I'm going to say more than nearly.
Let's see if
The ball was already out of her hands before it changed trajectory from my point of view.
it's close.
Tell you. Looks like Tennyson's going to be at the line, shooting 2. George picked up her 3rd. First free throw's no good.
Maybe
Dodson's going to
yeah.
check in for George. Second, rims around, no good. Humphrey's going to clear the rebound. McConnell's going to bring it across the timeline. McConnell's looking to drive, gets cut off. All the way over to Humphrey. Humphrey down in the corner, Dotson. She's cut off trying to go baseline. All the way across to McConnell. McConnell's three-pointer a little short. It's going to be out of bounds. Gilmore couldn't get a hold of it. Knocks it out of bounds. Going to stay Wildcat ball. McConnell gets the inbounds pass. Drives. Shot up. Left-handed. No good. Gilmore's driving to the goal. Kicks it over. And that's going to be a foul on Campbell. It's going to put, I believe that's Wheeler. No, it's Brumley at the line. Brumley's first free throw's good. Campbell's going to check out, and Gabby Biggers going to check in, take her spot. She picked up her 3rd foul. Brumley gets set to take her 2nd. It's good. Lead for the Bears is back up to 8. Taylor's got it on the wing. Down to Biggers. Kleiner comes through with a steal on the pass. Layup, no good. Rebound by Brumley. That time that's going to be knocked out of bounds by McConnell. She gets the block on the putback. Be Lady Bears ball on the baseline. Good play right there by Humphries. She steps in there, had her hand on it. Gilmore still tried to go up. Ball's out of bounds. Stay with the Bears. Gilmore's got it at the free throw line. Steps through. Drive.
Block.
And we get a block call. I'm going to say this out loud. I do not like that gentleman as a referee. I don't think he knows the difference between a block and a charge. And I've watched him all year. That shot there is off the back rim, no good. Gilmore's 2nd's up, and it's good. Makes it 36-27. 6:20 left in the 3rd. Connell brings it across the timeline. Taylor's got it. Going to drive the middle. Kicks it out to Biggers. Back down to Taylor. Taylor working. Goes up. Can't get it to go. Wheeler got a hand on it. Gilmore brings it down. Kleinert's going to drive. We're going to have a foul. They're going to get McConnell for a reach. Foul's on the floor. It's McConnell's 3rd. As the Bears get it in to Kleinert out top. Over to Gilmore on the wing. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound gets brought out. Rumley just throws up a wild one. Dodson's able to grab it. Dodson's coming down the floor, drives. No call there. We're going to have a jump ball call under the goal. It's going to be Lady Bears ball as George is going to check in for McConnell. Kleiner's going to walk it across timeline. Brumley's got it on the wing. All the way over to Gilmore. Tries to get it down on the baseline. That ball gets tapped out by Gabby Biggers. Wheeler set the inbound for the Bears. Ball comes all the way out the top of Kleiner. Gets cut off by Dotson. That's good defense. Wheeler down in the corner. Brumley, three-pointer, no good. Gilmore goes back up, gets partially blocked by Humphrey, and that ball is going to go out of bounds off of Gilmore's hand. That's going to belong to the Wildcats. Score hadn't changed, 36-27, about 5 minutes on the clock. Taylor steps across.
She may have got away with a little bit of a step
Gets
there.
it to Biggers, dribbles in. Dotson back out to Taylor on the wing. To Humphrey on the wing on the other side. 10-footer, no good. Dotson comes in strong, get a rebound, going to get a tied up ball down there. It's going to be Wildcat ball, according to the possession arrow. George set to inbound the ball. Gets it to Taylor under the goal. Layup good. 36-29. 4:30 on the clock. Gilmore in the corner down to 12. 12's layup is blocked by Biggers. Be out of bounds. Be Lady Bears ball. Keemer's going to check back in for Kleinert. Give her a breather for the Bears. They set to inbound the balls. Wheeler's looking. Gilmore steps in. Layup's no good. Fight for the rebound. Gilmore's got it, and she's going to be fouled that time by Humphrey. It's her fourth. Gilmore's first free throw is no good.
And right now, Mackenzie George sitting with 3.
Campbell's with 3.
Yeah. Humphrey has 4.
I believe McConnell has 3 as well.
Yes.
Second free throw from Gilmore is good. McConnell's going to bring it across timeline. 4:20 left here in the third. Down to George in the corner. Gets it right back up. All the way over to Dotson. That pass gets tipped. Gets saved in right there. Campbell, 15-footer. No good. George comes in with a rebound. Back up. No good. They're fighting for it, and George is going to throw it off the stripe, gentleman, over there with a whistle, and that's going to be Bears ball. Good hustle right there. Good rebounding. Couldn't get a hold of it. Tried to get it off the Lady Bears and got it off the referee instead. Brumley's going to walk it back up. Now Wheeler's got it back down to Brumley in the corner. Keemer drives in, layup, no good. Rebound, Gilmore. She's just a lot in there. She's athletic.
Lady Bears to push their lead to 10.
Block her out for sure. McConnell, shot fake, drives in, left-hand layup, no good. Dotson gets the rebound, steps through, gets it knocked out of her hands. Taylor, top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Gilmore. She brings it out of the pack. And Dotson just takes it away from her. Taylor's got it, going the other way. Over to McConnell. McConnell tries to go baseline, gets cut off. Back over to Dotson. In the corner, George, three-pointer, no good. Campbell with the rebound, back to George. Drives baseline, up and under, no good. Ball gets to Wheeler, and she's going to bring it across the timeline down the right side. Nobody cuts her off. She drives. We got a charge taken by Lauren Taylor, and we're going the other way. Lauren Taylor stepped in there, got herself set, took a charge. Good defense. Hold the score to 10. As the Wildcats, 2:40 on the clock. As McConnell brings it across the timeline. She's going to drive baseline, get cut off. Dotson's going to drive in, layup, no good. Campbell tries to keep it alive, can't do it. Tennyson clears the board. Brumley hands it off to Keemer. Keemer back to Brumley. Back to Keemer. Shot fake. We got a jump ball call. It's going to be Wildcat ball.
I'll tell you something I appreciate is them sending out somebody to wipe the floor down
Absolutely.
right after somebody goes down to the floor.
Speeds it up a little bit
A
for
little
sure.
bit, yeah. Instead of having everybody slipping and sliding
Yeah.
around out there.
I agree. Brumley set the inbounds. She steps over in the corner. Off the inbounds pass. No good. Got a good box out over there by Dotson. Going to get rewarded as Tennyson's going to be pushing on her back, and they're going to get the call. It's going to go Wildcat way. Connell's going to bring it across with about 2:02 on the clock. She sets everything up. Gets a screen, goes in for the layups. Good. We got timeout, Coach Casey, with 1:56 on the clock. Cuts the score back to 8, 39-31 in favor of the Bears.
Well, we got a minute. Let me take a look. I don't have the brackets set up here on the stream. I just get tired after a while, you know.
No rest for the weary. No rest for the weary.
The winner of this one will play the winner of Hackett and Alpena. That's the 2 and 3 matchup. That will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock. As well as punch their ticket for state tournament.
That's right. Kleinert's going to bring it across till she's back in the game. Brumley's got it on the right wing, back over. Wheeler, Kleinert, Brumley are working it across the top. Steps in. Taylor's going to step there and get a piece of that one. Knocks it loose. McConnell's going to bring it across and work it back out the middle of the court. Steps up. Nobody comes and gets her. Three-pointer's good.
Wow.
She said, if you ain't going to come get me, I'm going to shoot it. Kleinert's all the way back across the timeline. Over to Brumley. She drives, steps through, layup, no good. McConnell working hard in there for a board. Gets a screen from Taylor to break loose. Down the court. Shots up, lots of contact. No call.
Oh, yeah.
But they're going to call her stepping back in.
Yeah. Good hustle.
I'll tell you what. You get a different referee on that goal right there, and we're shooting two. Gilmore's going to come back in. It's understandable. Kleinert, step up, down in the corner to Wheeler. Nothing doing there. Kleinert's going to take a long three. No good. Rebound goes off Tennyson's leg as she can't gather it up, and that's going to be Wildcat ball. 52 seconds on the clock. Got a 5-point ball game, chance to cut it to 3 or 2. I'll come out and get her this time. She's going to drive. Gets it almost taken away. Taylor's going to set up, shot fake, drive. For the layup is no good. Took one extra step. I believe she did as well.
Yeah.
36 on the clock as they inbound the ball. Kleinert's going to bring it across over to Wheeler. Wheeler under the goal. Gilmore steps through. Layup, no good. Up again, and who are they going to get this time? They're going to get Dotson with a hold. Tell you what.
Yeah.
Like I said, different referee on the goal. Different set of circumstances. Gilmore's at the line. First free throw's off short, no good.
That gives Dodson her third foul.
Second free throw was good. Connell's going to bring it across. 23, about 18 on the clock as she crosses Taylor in the corner. George, nobody comes to get her. Three-pointer's good. Cuts the lead to 3. 8 seconds on the clock. Kleiner comes across, steps through. Gilmore, long three-pointer, no good. Good block out, Lauren Taylor. Clean it up right there at the end of the quarter. Cuts the lead down to 3 points. We got a few fouls on us, Trey, and we got some stuff working against us. But we've moved up in the world since the first 12-0 break.
Yeah.
It's been steadily going less and less and less, and when we start the fourth, we'll have a 3-point ball game. If we can keep ourselves on the floor and stay out of these fouls, play some good defense, it's going to be a good one down to the end.
Yeah, it gets me a little bit hard to imagine that at one point, like you said, this one was 12-0, and you kind of sitting there thinking, oh, here it comes again, you know. And like I said, momentum shifted there for a bit, and then it shifted back to the Lady Bears, and now it's a little bit of a toss-up, but it's inching back towards Hector way a little bit.
Absolutely. It's
one more quarter to go in this one.
See, possession area is in favor of the Wildcats as we're going to start the fourth quarter with the ball. Chance to cut it down even or within one. McConnell's going to walk it across the timeline, set up the offense. Screen on this side from George down to Campbell. George, they don't get to her. Three-pointer's good. It's all evened up at 40. Wheeler's got it on the wing for the Bears. Hector's faithful's getting into it. Gilmore's got it on the baseline. Tries to dribble through. We're going to call a charge as she slings an elbow. We're going the other way, and I think that should help us out because that's probably her third if I was a betting man. Yes, sir. That's 3 on Gilmore.
Got 3 coming in for the Lady Bears.
Yep, 3 new ones. Keemer steps in, and the Lady Bears going to take a full timeout and talk it over. Wildcat fans are getting into it. Girls on the floor can feel it. Try to keep the momentum right here. We're tied at 40. I'll tell you the truth, we've had a little help. They've been 1 for 2 just about every trip on the free throw stripe, seems like. So that's helping us a little bit. Just only hope that we can get a little more help from that as we move forward here in the fourth.
If somebody could, a Hector fan out there watching online, shoot me a message to me. I mean, if I'm friends with you, let me know if the stream is still, my YouTube side of it is froze up here on the browser, and I don't know. I'm sure it's still live. Still says it's going through on the software, but somebody let me know real quick if you could.
As we come out of the timeout, it's going to be Wildcat ball. McConnell's going to walk it across the timeline. Get a screen from Campbell. She rolls off of it, gets fed on the block. 5-footer under the goal is good. 42-40, Wildcats. Keemer on the side, over Gilmore. Steps through, all the way under, loses the ball. Taylor comes away with it. Taylor gets it over to McConnell. McConnell's going to bring it down the floor. Gets a little separation. Going to come over. George's going to set her a screen. She's going to pull up. Three-pointer, no good. Taylor working hard. Ball gets down to Tennyson. Tennyson's going to pull it out and wait for better numbers. Ball goes all the way over in the corner. Gilmore, she drives, layup. No good. Let's see who they're going to get. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're probably going to get Campbell right there. She reached down, slapped her on the elbow.
All right, I think we're all still good. YouTube, for whatever reason, on the website, it had froze up, and that was kind of concerning me. But
first free throw from Gilmore is no good. Campbell picked up her fourth on that. She's going to stay in the game. Second free throw rolls around, rims out. George going to clear the board. McConnell almost gets it taken away. Hangs on to it. She's going to work it across the top. Going to get a screen from Campbell on that side. She's going to drive, kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor, 15-footer, good.
They're being patient with it.
44-40. Kleinert brings it across. Nobody stops her. She dribbles all the way down to the corner, looking for Gilmore under the goal. Walks through. 15-footer's good. Young lady's good for sure.
Yeah.
McConnell's going to bring it across. Hector's going to set up, kicks it over to Dotson. Dotson surveying, drives over. Ball gets loose from Campbell. Taylor's got it, gives it to George on the baseline. Back out to Taylor. Nobody's on her. Three-pointer, no good. Tennyson clears the board, gets it knocked loose by George. Ball gets knocked loose again by Taylor. George goes up, no good. Taylor's working hard down there on the defensive side. Finally get it across. Keymore gets it swatted away from her.
Dotson.
Grabbed right there by Dotson. Taylor's going to clear it off. Bring it across the timeline. McConnell swings around. Gives it to her on this wing. McConnell's going to go baseline drive. Layup's good. 46-42 Wildcats. 5 minutes on the clock. Keemer kicks it down to Tennyson. Tennyson gets it down there. We're going to have a jump ball. She put it down there where McConnell could play with it. McConnell said, I'll be glad to oblige you. It's going to stay Ozark Bears ball. 4:56 on the clock. Looks like Wheeler's going to be inbounding the ball. Dotson steals the inbounds pass, goes down, layup, gets blocked by Brumley. It's going to stay down here with the Wildcats on the baseline. Great play right there by Dotson. Wildcats to inbound the ball. Had to get some trash off the floor there. Now we're ready. Dotson in the corner. Taylor down to Campbell. Campbell works back across. Turnaround jumper's good.
Smart play. Smart play there.
48-42. Brumley in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Campbell's going to come out of there with it. Going to get tied up. Yep, they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Wildcats.
Man.
We're going to have a timeout. Lady Bears, 48-42 with 4.5 on the clock. Hector Faithful is into it now. Camera's going to be a bouncing.
A little bit shaky, but I tell you what, no matter how this ends, what an effort by this girl here in this last little bit.
I'm going to tell you, ever since 12-0, they have done nothing but climb the ladder, and they have got above, and they're still trying to climb, and that's what you got to like. You got to be scrappy. There ain't no tomorrow, Trey. No. There ain't no tomorrow. If there ain't another message you need to give them, that's what they need to know. There's no tomorrow. Get after it.
Got a chance to go back to state tournament for the first time, probably since the Bree McCrotty year.
Hector gets it down, 2 passes. Dotson's going to bring it back out the top to Taylor. Taylor's going to get to McConnell, set up the offense. McConnell's going to drive, steps through, layup, no good. Wow.
Whistle.
Yeah, that call a foul on McConnell. She's trying to knock the ball loose. It'll be her fourth. Not a foul we needed for sure.
No.
Kleinert's going to bring it across. 4:10 on the clock. Gilmore's got it on the wing. She steps through. Ball's on the floor. Wheeler's got it. See who they're going to give this foul to. Oh, no. That's McConnell's fifth.
Well,
yeah, they give it to McConnell. That's her fifth.
what an effort by Emma McConnell.
You bet. You bet. Playing hard the whole time.
Lily Mae Humphrey going to check in to replace her.
Got Wheeler at the line. First free throw's good. Second free throw's good.
Lady Bears cut it to 4.
Humphrey's going to bring it across. Taylor's going to set her a screen. She works it over to George in the corner. George is surveying. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey's going to drive. Out to Dotson.
Oh,
That's three-pointer short. Campbell tries to save it in. That's going to be out of bounds going the Bears' way. Kleinert's going to bring it across with about 3:38 on the clock. Hector's still playing a 1-3-1. Gilmore's got it out top. Starts to drive, gets cut off. Gets down on the block to Gilmore, steps around. George with a block. And there's going to be a foul right here on Wheeler as she steps in, tries to tie it up. Grabs Dotson on the arm. It's going to be Wildcats ball.
Wheeler will pick up her third, and that's the second team foul for the Lady Bears. Still got some.
Humphrey's going to bring it across. Kicks it over to Dotson. Over to Taylor. Nobody picks her up. Taylor all the way. Layup gets blocked. She's going to kick it out to George. Back to Taylor. Nobody comes and gets her. Three-pointer. Short. Humphrey goes in, tries to get a steal. It's one of those hustle fouls. Humphrey's going to pick up a foul right there. See how many that is on her. Huh.
One board says Humphrey's got one foul. The other board over here says she's got 2.
Yeah. Kleinert's surveying the floor. Dotson's down in the corner on Gilmore. All the way back up top to Kleinert. Down to Brumley. Three-pointer, no good. George clears the board.
Good job.
Taylor's going to clear it out of there as she comes across the timeline. Gilmore is going to knock the ball out of bounds. We're going to get a foul that time called on Gilmore. She reaches behind, slaps her on the elbow. That's her fourth. Gabby Biggers gets the ball in, drives over, kicks it to George. George goes up, layup, no good. Cleared out of there by Tennyson. Kleinert's got it. Across the timeline. Drives in. Foul's going to be on, looks like, I'm going to say it's going to be on Gabby Biggers. She had her by the elbow there. Yep. Going to be to the line to shoot 2 for Kleinert.
That'll be Biggers' third. Both teams sitting with 14 fouls.
First free throw's no good. Need a big box out right here and a big board.
Yeah.
Second free throw, no good. Campbell gets the rebound, trying to get it out of there. Gabby Biggers has got it, dribbles it across to George. George comes down the floor, down to Dotson. Dotson's got it, going to drive, baseline gets cut off. Back out to George, down to Biggers, under the goal, nobody there, layup, good. Makes it a 6-point ball game with 1:50 on the clock. Kleinert's going to bring it down the wing. Nothing there. Gilmore up top. Shot fake. Drives. Layup. Good. There's no contest there. Trying to stay out of foul trouble. Brings it back to a 4-point ball game. 139. The Ozark Mountain Lady Bear is going to get a timeout. So we got a 4-point ball game with 139 looking at you. Been a good one right here, Trey.
I'll tell you.
A lot better than what it started out, for sure.
Yeah. $266. Staying with us here for this one. Appreciate everybody that gave me the heads up. Let me know. Like I said, the my Google Chrome browser that I have the YouTube screen pulled up on, for whatever reason, has decided to freeze up, and I needed to know whether all the information was still going through. But appreciate everybody that reached out.
Well, after the timeout, it's going to be Wildcat ball. Looks like they're going to set up a man press. Taylor gets the ball in. Back to Campbell. Campbell right back to Taylor. Taylor brings it across the timeline. Gets it back to Campbell. Campbell to Biggers. To George. Gets a screen from Biggers. Biggers down to Campbell. Working in the middle. Jump shot. No good. It rolls off. Steal by Taylor. Goes back up, and we're going to have a foul right here on the bottom. Going to put Taylor at the line.
I was just fixing to say, you've got the shot clock. You can milk, you know. You don't have to do anything super quick. But good job by Lauren Taylor. She blew my theory out of the water.
First free throw's no good. Well, this is where we need them right here.
Yeah.
Come on, Lauren Taylor. Step up right here and hit one for us. Second free throw from Taylor. No good. Rebound, going to have a tie up. Possession arrow is going to point Bears' way.
Minute and 14 left.
1:14 on the clock. 4-point ball game. Taylor's unable to hit either one of them. Keymore is going to bring it across over to Gilmore. Gilmore's their dog. Strip right there. Ooh. Strip by Dotson. I sure thought it went off of them, but they're going to keep it. Ball's out to Kleiner. Over to Keymore. Brumley in the corner. Three-pointers. Good.
The Bears cut it to one.
Yep. George has got it inbounds to Taylor. And then we're going to have a push. We're going to have a foul on number 12. That is Brumley with the foul. She goes for the steal, and that should be 5 fouls. That should put Taylor back at the line. We got a 1-point ball game as Taylor steps to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw from Taylor, in and out. Second free throw from Taylor, in and out as well. Tennyson clears the board, gets it over to Gilmore. Gilmore's driving. Should have been, they're going to call a block. Wow. She's waiting on her from half court. Waiting on her from half court. I think he was looking at the wrong young lady right there. Because I will tell you, Dotson was set. I don't know about the other one, but Dotson was set. Gilmore is going to go to the line after the block call. Shoot 2. First free throw, no good. 41 seconds on the clock. Second free throw, short, no good. Rebound comes out. They get it. We're going to have another foul. Looks like Dotson's going to pick up that one. And if she did, that's her 5th.
Yeah.
37 seconds on the clock.
Dotson picks up
Dotson picks up her 5th foul. Myers is going to check in for her. It'll be Brooklyn Tennyson at the line to shoot 2. First free throw's off, no good. Second free throw, no good. Myers with the rebound is going to be fouled. Serena Myers is going to the line to shoot 2. 36 seconds on the clock. See who they get this foul on. Brumley, I believe. Myers steps up to the line. Big spot for the young lady right here. Make her free throws. First free throw. Good.
Got it.
Second free throw, a little long. Rebound comes down. We're going to have a walk. Woo! We got a walk call as Brumley couldn't hang on to her feet. Their coach is wanting a foul called right there, and it's going to be a walk. It's going to be Wildcats ball on the baseline. 34 seconds on the clock. Shot clock matters no more. Myers gets it in. Dribbles it out top. And there's going to be a foul called right there on Brumley. Myers going to go back to the line for 2 more. Serena's 1 out of 2 7 seconds ago. See if we can make it 2 out of 2 this trip. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. She's got 1 more coming. Second free throw is good. Keymore brings it down over to Gilmore. Gilmore going to drive. They're going to call a charge. That's going to put Gabby Biggers. And that is not a shooting foul. It's a player control foul. And Gilmore has fouled out of this ball game.
Oh. Okay, so they brought the ball back to midcourt. Obviously, they're thinking somebody doesn't know what's going on. They're doing the player change.
Yeah, they had to. Gilmore fouled out. They had to get a sub in for her, and it's a player control foul. Therefore, there's no shots awarded. Anytime on a charge, defensive player, it's just a change of possession. So we're going to have 25 seconds on the clock. It is a 3-point ball game. Wildcats ball as far away from where we need to be as we can be.
Yeah.
We're on the baseline on the other end.
25 seconds. Let's see if I can. Whoop.
Pretty sure we're going to see a press here, Trey. I'm just not making much of a guess on that. I can see it forming as they come out of the timeout.
As effective
Be a
as
man-to-man,
yeah.
man-to-man option is.
As effective as we have seen it be, I can't believe they wouldn't go back to that.
Yeah. Ball goes in. Myers can't gather it. The ball is tipped. I believe Serena Myers tipped it. It's going to be Bears ball at half court. Ball's over to Brumley on the wing. She steps up top, gets cut off. Ball goes off of Keymore, out of bounds. Wildcat ball. 15 seconds on the clock. Wildcat ball. Need to get it in here. Taylor's got it. We're going to get a foul on number 12, Brumley. It's going to put Taylor back on the line.
I tell you what, Wes, if these girls finish this out, this Wildcat side is going to explode.
That's the way we like it. We travel good, and you might as well let them know we're here. Brumley picked up her 4th foul. Taylor's at the line. First free throw, good. Makes it a 4-point game with 13.9 ticks left on the clock. Coach Casey's gonna pull them out, set up his defense. Taylor's all by herself. Shoot her last free throw. Second free throw, good.
That may be the dagger.
Makes a 5-point ball game. Brumley brings it across, stops, quick three-pointer, good. Brings it back within 2 with 8 seconds on the clock. Free throws are so important right now, so important.
Ozark Mountain going to burn their final timeout. .9 ticks, 2-point ball game. Wildcats lead. Be Wildcat ball on the baseline. Almost have to foul here if we get it in clean. George gets the ball in bounds. She's going to be fouled right there by Keemer. George is going to the line. 8.2 seconds left on the clock. George is going to step to the line to shoot 2. Georgia's first free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. Brumley's got it out top. Easy.
Driving down.
Easy.
Looking for a three-pointer. No good. It's going to be knocked out of bounds over there by Wheeler. 1.6 seconds on the clock as Hector's fans are smelling the upset right here. If Hector can get it in, and they do, ball is tapped out of bounds. It's going to stay Hector's ball. Keymore was able to get her hand on it and knock it out of bounds. Hector needs to get one inbounds clean. Coach Casey's begging for a timeout. Finally, they look at him. We're going to have timeout Hector's. He's going to set up a play to get the ball inbounds. 1.3 seconds on the clock. Wildcats lead by 3, 55-52.
Both teams burnt all of their timeouts. 1.3 seconds. Good Lord. I talked about all the games with Danville coming down to straight up nonsense. This is another night of straight up nonsense.
Lots of
Start this game out down like
12-0.
12-0, and you have worked your way back into the lead, and you're sitting with a 3-point lead at 1.3 seconds.
They have sure turned it around from the first minute of the game. They have done a 180-degree turn, and I'm proud for them. Got two of their main players, especially McConnell, the number one probably ball handler, I would say, sitting on the bench with 5 fouls. So they're getting after it early, I can promise you that. So they get it into George. George is going to hold it, and that's the ball game. Your Wildcats have upset the number 1 seed and have punched their ticket to the second round of regionals here in Mountainburg tomorrow night.
Lady Wildcats going to be heading to Poen next week.
Also punched their ticket to state. That's correct.
My goodness.
As this game ends, I look up at the points. Look like Lauren Taylor ended with 13. George ended with 17 before they clear them off. Addie Campbell 4, and the rest of them they already had cleared on me.
Tell you what, elation on some of them. Heartbreak on the other. That's tough. We've been on that same side
Absolutely.
of that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ozark Mountain girls played a heck of a ball game.
They did.
And
I don't know.
Lady Cats find a way. Both Wildcat teams found a way tonight. They're going to go over into the hallway, find their bracket on the wall, and get their picture taken. But I wondered if it was going to be 1 or 2 teams that we'd see here on Friday. It's going to be both of them.
Yep.
But
now this one, does it go to Friday or do they have to come back tomorrow? It's Friday, isn't it?
It's Friday.
2 versus 3s, and we come back on Friday for both teams.
Yep. Well, y'all, it's been a fun one. And appreciate everybody that's joined us for both games tonight. Like I said, boys winners in the early, that 5:30 game, and girls just finished off the upset. But we got JC Westside and Ozark Catholic coming out here now. They'll play the next one. It'll be the final game of the night here. Like I said, if y'all want to watch that one, that is over on the Mountainburg Huddle, fan.huddle.com. And but we're going to go ahead and get this shut down and get everything packed up. We will see you again on Friday in the semifinals. Till then, everybody have a good rest of your night. Go Cats, state bound.